Santa Anita track to stay open despite more deaths. Live video. A statement from the Stronach Group said the track would remain open for the final 7 days of the season, dismissing a call from the California Horse Racing Board to shutter the course after the latest deaths. On Saturday, gelding Formal Dude was euthanized after suffering a serious injury, while on Sunday 3-year-old Truffalino collapsed after suffering an apparent heart attack as a heatwave baked the course. The Stronach statement said the track would remain open as the racing industry continued to implement new safety measures which they claimed had been effective since their introduction earlier this year. After the statement, which was released with the support of the Thoroughbred Owners of California and California Thoroughbred Trainers Associations, said safety reforms had led to a 50% drop in racing injuries and an 84% dip in training injuries since their introduction. But animal rights groups have led calls for Santa Anita's closure, with some arguing that the unusually high death toll demanded an outright ban of horse racing. The Los Angeles Times last month added its voice for Santa Anita to be closed for the remainder of the racing season. The unusually high number of fatalities at Santa Anita, which is due to host the Breeders' Cup in November, has baffled investigators. Track safety experts who studied the dirt surface in March were unable to pinpoint a cause, although some have blamed it on the record rainfall that doused California in recent months.
Raindrop, truck top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.